face, huh? Sorry, buddy. That's what happens when you get up at 4:30 in the morning. You get Tyler from Pennsylvania and your buddy Ricky. We're going to Kentucky today, man. He's picking up a new 24 hardtop convertible. And you're one of the guys that that is actually trading from a coupe to a convertible. You're a big dude, man.
Yeah.
Do you feel the difference already?
Yeah, I can tell a difference in between that area. There's a lot of, I guess I got the hat on too, but yeah, I can definitely tell there's
He's got the right hat on today, though.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm good with the little brown nose, and I do it myself, so.
Yeah, the least I could do.
It really does. I mean, it is a coffee with Conti show, but you forgot your coffee, but I got you covered here, brother. Absolutely. You're going to go from Red Mist to Red Mist.
Yeah.
I know how that is. I went from Rapid Blue to Rapid Blue. It's all good,
I
man.
got Red Mist 2.0, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Red Mist 2.0.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Corvette Museum?
I have not actually, so
Oh, cool.
this will be a full experience here today.
Oh, good.
So
I'm glad I'm going with you, man.
very excited.
I'm glad you guys are here, too. Thanks for watching. It's going to be Tyler's first time at the National Corvette Museum, so that's pretty cool.
I'm excited.
But I screwed up. I know that we go back an hour. We go to Central Time Zone just before getting to the museum as we come out of Ohio, and I got Tyler's text, so I'm trying to coordinate this and help him and take him to the museum because he had no way of getting there. And he says, yeah, it said something in the text about 9:30, but he said that's our time. It's 8:30 local time was a scheduled delivery. So if it was going to be 9:30, we'd be on time. Sorry, Corvette Museum, we're doing what we can to get there. At least we're in the right car if we're going to pick up any time.
Sure.
As soon as I get around the semi, I'll do just that. Okay, so as Tyler said, we are fashionably late. Probably gonna get yelled at when we get in there. I mean, I'll get yelled at, you won't. I'm the one driving you and like screwed up the time. But before we get into the museum, we gotta drive by. Let me turn on the PDR camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. I do this every time, because you've never been here.
No.
I want to drive by Bowling Green Assembly. 2 shifts, kicking it. I don't know if you and I talked about this before, the first car you bought for me, just for the people watching now, to really appreciate the complexity of this new car. In a full day production with 2 shifts, they're doing what they used to do in 1 shift on C7. That's how much more intricate this car is to make. And I just tell people that so they understand that does generate some of the delays, but really to appreciate this car. So this is the new paint facility over here. This guy in front of us is lost. Turn left. No, sir, you can't turn left there. You might get shot if you get pulled in there. That's high-level security getting in there, man. I don't care if it's 1 in the morning. When I come here, I always drive over here.
There's your freaking Z06 right there.
Freaking Z06. I love that that's caught on. He's out of town. He's from Florida, just like we're out of town.
I've seen a lot of pictures of the place, but this is the first time seeing it.
This is huge, man. I'll drive you around the loop here real quick where the employees park.
That's actually the first time I've seen the Riptide Blue color in person.
Yeah, that's a plant manager's car. I think it's an E-Ray. Is it an E-Ray or Z06?
Wow, I like it better seeing it in person than...
Look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so close to Elkhart.
It's an E-Ray.
But yeah, and it's Jesus, that's a good-looking car, man. That's a convertible too. Oh my gosh, I gotta hop out real quick and just get some pictures. So you have 1 second.
That's a nice car.
Oh, that's pretty. I love that color.
it definitely looks kind of more like the C7 blue, the Laguna blue. Is that what it was? Kind of
yeah, you know what? It does.
It's like Laguna blue mixed with.
Laguna was a little different though, because when Laguna came out and then it compared to Elkhart, there was a big disparity there. And now this is about, I always call it like 2 shades lighter than Elkhart and brighter, but it's about the same tone as Elkhart. It's much, much different than Laguna. It's a great, sets up great on the car. Here's another one over here. There's another white one, a convertible too. One more picture.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're the Corvette man. The wheels look nicer in person than. It's always tough when you see the pictures.
It's got like a nicer contour on it. The way that kind of curves off the spoke.
Really let you see the ceramics on it.
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah, that's.
I'm still shocked that they did ceramics. I'd like to find out. I'm going to talk to Josh or Taj one time at one of these events. You know, why did you do ceramics standard on E-Ray? Do you want your picture in front of the plant sign right here?
Well,
yeah, I'll pull over. Yeah, let's get a picture here real fast. The hell, we're late already. You've never been here, so I got to get a picture of you by the plant sign. We'll be right back. More pictures. We are late, but I'm going to take you around the, well, I always do the whole loop around the back side of the plant. You can see where the whole lot is that they load them. It's just hundreds and hundreds of cars sitting back there.
So unlike the museum delivery ones, do they even end up wrapping the cars just to drive them over? I wouldn't think.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
They used to all the time, but they've changed that now, so those don't get the in-transit cover. It still goes on a carrier and across the street, though. That's all the legal stuff, so they can't just drive it over in case something happens.
That's why they still get the destination charge, right?
Yep. Well, you know, here's, and people bitch about the destination charge, but here's the thing: if it goes across the street, it's one fee. It's the same fee if it leaves here and goes to California.
Yep.
So I mean,
that it offsets costs, yeah.
Sure.
Because obviously it's more expensive to take it to California than it is to even Pennsylvania.
Well, just recently, I think it's the last year and a half, they used to actually ship them to a rail center and then rail cart them west to a distribution center, then back onto a truck, and then over to the dealership. So the car was handled a lot and had a lot of damage by the time it got to the West Coast dealers. So they said, no. There's another E-Ray, red mist over there.
It's got the stretch on the...
Oh, yeah, the number stretch that you're going to do on yours. I was out here one time, a guy had a 98
That's a
pace car.
06 too, that one on an E-Ray.
Yep. Now they got this up here, but it's behind yours.
I'd say that's one of the big costs too, probably with the ceramics, with the performance of the E-Ray. Probably why it's getting to the putting the ceramics on there.
They've redone all this tarp on here on this fence, so you can't see in here. There used to be a lot of holes on it. They've actually covered up it's all new tarp on there. So this is the backside of Jack Cooper.
Okay. Is in charge of loading the vets.
Once they're released from the plant, then they're in the charge, and they're responsible for the car at that point.
Wow, look how many there are there.
Oh, wait till you see when we come around this corner over here. Yeah, once GM signs off on it, gives it to Jack Cooper, then they're responsible for the car if anything happens to it.
Wow. Jeez, now that they're on this angle, I see how far it goes back.
Wow. Oh yeah, dude, look at, they're all the way up to the fence right here, man.
Wow.
There's like a freaking sea of Corvettes. Look at that.
Wow. There's got to be...
There's got to be over 1,000.
Yeah, I was going to say there has to be over 1,000 cars right there.
Look at that.
Wow.
And those are all wrapped. Those are all ready to go, man. Look at that.
I was almost gonna take a picture of that, but you have to send me that one.
Wait till you take the tour. As long as I didn't screw that for you.
Actually, that's stuff like that. I get excited with things like that. There.
Good. Good.
Yeah, with me being in the rural area that I was at, like I said, some colors like I've never seen in person, just like mock images and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I've not seen the cacti in person yet.
Yeah, you've got to see in the right light. I think it's got to be set up the right way with the right wheels. It's a very different color. Very different color.
I saw someone had it on an E-Ray, and it looked pretty cool. I thought. Yeah. On just the.
It's real exotic. It has a nice eccentric look to it, which is part of the appeal of the C8 itself. It attracts such a different buyer, and for those that have been Corvette loyal over the years, including myself, you just feel elevated to a different level in C8. So that's why we kind of nickname it the American Exotic. I mean,
I honestly thought when they announced the green color, it was going to be more like
the bright
lines
green
with a rapid blue or
but they didn't. You think there's a color that they're missing that they should have on the C8?
I honestly think they called it Krypton on the Camaros.
Like the Krypton green or the Synergy green?
The Synergy green that was on that would have been on the 5th gen Camaro.
Right.
Then they went to the Krypton on the
little brighter
on the 6th gen Camaro.
Yeah, you're right.
I think that would look cool on a C8, but yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you see a color that you don't think you would necessarily like, and then when you actually see it on the car, yeah.
Well, at least people can wrap them now, and some people have. Even GM tried that. I don't know what division tried that. NFT.
Oh, I remember that. And then the person got the car.
Yeah. Yep. They never did that.
They never got auctioned off?
Never got one bid. Never got one bid because the only way you could bid was in cryptocurrency, and half my audience would go, "What the hell's crypto? What? Are you kidding me?" That was a super fail, man. Usually they come up with some of the best.
So what happened
stuff.
to that car then, or did it never actually get built because
never
they were going to do the color at the?
Never happened. Yep, never happened. What an absolute bummer.
Could you imagine what the value of that car would be? Because it would have been a one of one, though.
Oh my gosh, yes. It was just like back. This is way before your time. Back in I think it was '98 or 2000. I'm getting old. They had a going for the gold Corvette, and it was a one of one, and the person that won it also got extra body panels and all this kind of stuff, and I ended up running into the couple that got it, and I was going to do the same thing they did. I was going to sell the car and make money, and they ended up selling it for about what I was going to sell it for. So they sold it to a dealership, and I don't know if that dealership still has it, but all right, man.
Should be
home base right here, brother.
I've seen videos of it many times.
Yes, here you are, man.
It's like we're at Space Mountain at Disney right there.
Yeah, right, yeah, absolutely. Corvette Museum. Camera 2 is on. Thanks for watching, guys. Welcome to the Corvette Museum, buddy. Thanks for the continued business, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Seriously. Excited for you. Yeah, this is exciting. That's one of the reasons that I did, and I know a lot of you guys do, is do a museum delivery, is to make this purchase more special and make it more eventful. So if you've not done that and you're looking to order a Corvette, contact me. Email address is up on the screen. I'll walk you through the steps. It's really easy, and it's a lot of fun.
Rick will make it the best experience possible.
Absolutely. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I always like the free commercials. It's so cool. Yeah, that's you. That's a good looking wheel for the new wheel. Wow, look at that. Yeah, she's forged.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. My man. Yeah. That's right. So let's look up there and just wave to Mom and Dad. I don't know if they're watching, but hopefully. They're like, you're late. That's my fault. I'm sorry. See, this kind of makes it an event, man. This is pretty cool. GT2 seats. You had GT1s on the first car. So definitely some nice upgrades for you.
Magnetic ride, I'm excited.
Yes, Mag Ride. Edge red calipers.
Front lift.
Front lift, yes.
The business is pulling in, have a little bit of it.
Well, yeah, in PA, there's a lot of hilly areas, so that front lift is going to be good for you.
Actually, since I added the spoiler on my other one, I have a front splitter now, too.
Oh, yes.
Or with the spoiler.
There's the Corvette store. Careful.
Uh-oh, I see did you see what's in the Corvette store right behind this?
Dude, are you freaking kidding? Yeah, man, mine's still getting painted at the body shop and they got it sitting right here. I moved too quick trying to create something special. Well, like Tyler said, we were talking about that. He goes, well, hey, Rick, yours is going to be different because you had it painted. It's going to match exactly because you're using Rapid Blue paint from GM, but that looks... I'd have that right now. We could have done the drag race already with my son Ryan and I, and you guys can win the red one. The blue one will go with me to shows and be a lot of fun. Oh. Dang it. All right, buddy, it's starting to sink in.
Yeah, this is exciting.
We had a great conversation on the way down here. The one thing, the first time we worked together and did a deal, shared it on the vlog, but for the new audience, and really because I love hearing it again, your first exposure to Corvette came through your family. Talk about that.
Yeah, so my grandfather was actually big into cars, kind of put a passion into me. He actually had a few different Corvettes.
Yeah.
And actually for my senior prom, he let me take his 67 Stingray to it. And so I'll never forget that. Like I said, memories forever there, and actually getting a little bit of goosebumps thinking about it.
Talking about, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it would be awesome if he would have been here with you today.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
To see this.
Yeah, he would be soaking this all in. Like,
Yeah.
This is his role. He has always had performance cars besides just the minivan and things like that.
I love selling this car to car guys, and you're a car guy, and it's really an honor for me to be here, buddy. So thank you again for the continued business.
Thank you, Rick.
This has been a lot of fun for me.
Thanks, sir.
You're awesome, dude. That's great. Guess what's coming up in just a few? We're going to do a send-off, Pat, baby. Oh, yes, we're going to rub the baby wing. That's right. Yeah, we never forget that. Sometimes I forget it. You guys, hey, you forgot to rub the wing. Don't worry. We're going to do that, too. Now, because we got here late, things are off kilter just a little bit, but that's okay. We still have a send-off, Pat, for you.
All the time.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. How you doing, man? Getting ready to do one of those send-off Pat thingamajigs. Yeah, thanks, man. That's a real deal, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right. Tyler, thanks for the continued business. Great to ride down here with you and be a part of this experience at the National Corvette Museum. He's going back to Pennsylvania, but that's right. Way to go, man. Delivery guy putting the convertible top down on the HTC. That's the way to roll, bro. I love it. We've got to send off Pat for Tyler. Congratulations, low wing. We are going to rub that. We'll squeeze in between the stanchions, and we'll continue rubbing it. All right. Congratulations, Tyler. Thank you for the business and your continued friendship. Really enjoyed working with you. Love hearing the story about your grandfather as well. That's really special. Let's go. There's a track over there. Oh man, I wish I could jump on that sucker right now. Woo! Why? Because I love driving this car. Anyway, anytime, anywhere. So I'll see you later.